Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Nova and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over something that I find very amazing, and that is the fact that Bungie has taken it upon themselves 2 days ago, Tuesday, to basically upgrade all of the bad trees for most of our classes, and then what we have come to know as the assassination of the Nova Warp. So let's get on ahead and we're going to start talking about my favorite change, and that is the bottom tree for the Nightstalker. So getting right into it, if we take a look at the Nightstalker, we obviously have three trees. We have the tried and true top tree, but this is my favorite tree. Some people may ask why, but let's go ahead and explain why. So basically, we have Vanishing Smoke, we have Lockdown, we have Heart of the Pack, and we have Mobius Quiver. The reason why bottom tree was better than top tree before was because of the fact that you could launch many tethers and you got Heart of the Pack. So Heart of the Pack has got to be the most underrated perk in all of the Hunter's trees. Simply because it doesn't do anything in terms of damage or in terms of the debuff. However, it still counts as a tether. Even though it doesn't last as long as the top tree does, you still get the 35% debuff for hitting a target with a tether. And in addition to all of that, you get to fire multiple tethers at that same target. So let's say we're fighting, a Lost Sector boss. If I launch a tether at the Lost Sector boss for 6 seconds, or it might be 8 seconds, I'm going to have to check my timer, you have 35% extra damage that you can do to that target. But the thing is, before you would have to hit him with a tether and then all the ads would die because they'd get tethered and then you'd have nothing left after that. With this one, you can tether him, hit him again, hit him again. So this makes it so that the hunter can now do damage and also control ads. The only difference between bottom and top tree is that top tree, you drop a tether in one spot, it spaces out, it gets everything's dead, and you get it back if you're using Orpheus Rig. Bottom tree, you generate more orbs, you can shoot more ads more efficiently, because, I mean, let's be fair, we all love top tree simply because we could get it back, but it's not as important to get it back if everything dies and I get a bonus out of it. The only reason top tree was ever good was because bottom tree was complete garbage, and whether people decide they want to admit it or not, it's the truth. The only thing that was ever good about top tree was the fact that it has longer range and that it lasts longer and can tether more targets. That's the only reason why it was ever good. Now, the bottom tree actually has good tracking, it does great damage, you get Heart of the Pack, you get longer lasting grenades, on top of the fact that you can make an entire fire team invisible just by tossing the grenade. This right here is the better tree. So this is the tree that I'll be using from now on. The only reason I will ever use top tree is if I'm just dicking around in strikes or Gambit or whatever. And even in Gambit, bottom tree is better, because in Gambit now you can sit over here, shoot one ad, it'll tether the next 3 or 4 around it, and you can keep spacing out your tethers. Because, I mean, let's be fair, if I was in Gambit and I launched the top tree tether in one spot, if I don't get it back, I don't get a chance to, pop it again to clear the rest of the ads. With this, I can spread out my shots, hit more targets, and do more damage to be able to clear the ads. And here's the main combo that you want to run with this. You want to have a hunter with top tree and a hunter with bottom tree. The reason why is because the hunter with top tree is going to have the long lasting tether. Mobius Quiver, even though it does shoot more shots, it also deals massive damage against already tethered enemies. So yes, although the hunter using bottom tree can make a way for himself to deal extra damage, it would be best for the top tree to launch a tether and then the bottom tree to follow up. Because if nobody shoots the tether targets, when you shoot it with bottom tree, you generate orbs for killing his tether targets. Because it's not saying, it never specified that you needed to kill your tether targets, you just need to kill tether targets with your tether. So if you sit here and you shoot somebody else's tether with your bottom tree, you're going to spawn a million orbs, give everybody Heart of the Pack times 3, because every single kill that is created from top tree counts, because the damage is shared between all targets. And if you happen to tether the boss, then you can repeatedly fire the bottom tree, and you can get some really nice damage out of it too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some gameplay of the bottom tree now, and try and show you how you kind of want to use it. You definitely want to run Orpheus Rig with the bottom. You can also run Graviton Forfeit, but it's not as beneficial as running Orpheus Rig. And sometimes when you're running Orpheus Rig bottom tree, sometimes you will get super back. So it's pretty nice. I hope they make a change to the Orpheus Rig though, because even though I do love being able to shoot even more quivers with even more tethers with the bottom tree using the Orpheus, I want them to make a change so that when you fire off one of the bottom tree tethers and it tethers a target, it extends the duration of the super, similar to how Geomax Stabilizers works for the Chaos Reach. That would really make Orpheus Rigs perfect for the bottom tree tether, because yeah, it's cool to just spawn more, but it should be able to spawn more and extend the super. That way it can pretty much be on par with top tree, because as much of an argument as I just put up for bottom tree, top tree still wins in terms of longevity, because you can get it over and over and over again based on the amount of targets. However, in utility and usability and just sheer, you know, bonuses from using it, bottom tree will always outdo top tree, because top tree is only there to just last long and get a couple of ads out the way. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys do subscribe and share the video, as it does help the channel grow. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
I didn't expect the Vex would have their defenses on this path established so quickly. Be careful.